What's going on, guys? It's Rob from Heroes Avenue. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are all doing well out there today. We're going to be talking about the latest out of DCEU, namely the scoop that has to do with Green Lantern. We're going to be talking about that in this video. But before we get into that, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and it really does help the channel. Darren and I plan on doing some live streaming pretty soon, so we'd really love to see you guys join in on that so we can talk to you guys live. That would be awesome. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the main topic of today, and it has to do with Green Lantern. As you can see right here, I got it pulled up. Now, this is coming, what I'm reading right here is Cosmic Book News, not the most reliable source at times, but they're kind of just summing up what was talked about on Twitter and what's been talked about from some scoopers. So basically, let's go ahead and read a little bit from it. So basically, the news is that there may not be a Green Lantern in Zack Snyder's Justice League, and that is a pretty big shock, right? Because in the past 2 years, fighting this fight of getting Zack's vision released, you know, Green Lantern was one of the biggest topics discussed in the fight for the release to Snyder Cut. So here we go. It says the info comes from YouTuber Grace Randolph, who's been claiming that the Snyder Cut will feature the Ryan Reynolds as Green Lantern, and that announcement will be coming soon. But recently, Deadpool 3 was announced, and she is saying that, I'll read her tweet right here. It says, to clarify, Green Lantern in Snyder Cut, there was a Green Lantern scene with Batman where the Batman half was already shot. There was talk of completing that scene, maybe with Ryan Reynolds. It didn't pan out, so no current Green Lantern in the movie. You're getting a ton of other cool stuff, tweeted Randolph. So as you can see, that's her tweet right there. So I guess someone said, yet there was a Unite the Seven teaser poster. Damn. And then Grace Randolph also says, I told you someone else will take that place. So again, YouTube 3 being made is, you know, absolutely newsworthy headline stuff in itself, but we're going to focus in on the Snyder Cut situation right now. And the situation, according to Grace, and Grace has been a pretty reliable source as of late, I think, there won't be a Green Lantern. So she has been a champion of Ryan Reynolds being recast in Zack Snyder's Justice League, and I have been one of those people as well. And I think, you know, it sucks, man. I would have loved to see Ryan Reynolds, or actually by, any person. I would love to see any person, you know, that Zack thinks might be worthy or fitting for the role. I would love to see them in his movie if it fit. Now, we've heard talks about a previous scene, like she references there, a previous scene that was already shot for the movie, and it had to do with Kilowog and Tomar Ray, I believe, coming to see Bruce Wayne towards the end. But I do remember saying, or Zack even speaking about Green Lantern showing up, at least on Vero. But according to Grace right here, it didn't pan out, so there won't be a Green Lantern in the movie. Now, there's probably going to be some sort of hint or reference to Green Lantern at some place in the movie, but it won't be the Hal Jordan Green Lantern that we're thinking of. And Grace Randolph says here, there will be someone else to take that place. Now, who could that be? There's really only a couple people that come to mind. You know, some people might say Shazam. I say no. I know I've seen at least one or two people mention that. But Shazam kind of doesn't fit into Zack's world, at least maybe Zachary Levi's version of Shazam, at least from the way Zack talks. I wouldn't be opposed to it if it happened, but it doesn't seem like that would be the case. But we do know that Martian Manhunter is going to be making an appearance in this movie. So in that way, Unite the Seven can actually take place, right? So will Martian Manhunter have a bigger role in the movie? Probably not, but will he make an appearance? That's almost for certain, because we know that Zack had the storyboards out, and I forget the actor's name. He came back to do some additional footage. Harry Lennox, that's right. So yeah, so that's obviously a bummer, man. I'm curious to know what you guys are thinking about this. I know when I heard it, I was a bit bummed because I definitely wanted to see some Green Lantern in here. I've talked about it in many videos in the past covering the Snyder Cut movement, you know, and I've told a lot of my friends and family who didn't believe me at the time, like, Zack's version would have been different. There was going to be Green Lantern in it, you know, more than what we saw in the Justice League movie. But you know, it's kind of a bummer. But you know, Zack, I think, you know, he has stated full on that there's going to be no compromise in this movie. So if there's no Green Lantern in this movie, maybe we might get it in a future movie from Zack. Now, you know, there's a lot of rumors and things like that about a potential Justice League 2, a sequel to this. I think in one of Zack's latest appearances on, I think it was either Ping Pong Flicks or Dave the Film Junkie's stream, he mentioned that he would love to do it. He has a plan for Justice League 2, a sequel for this. He has a whole arc. But if this is how it had to end, he would be content. If this is the ending of his role in the DC, shaping the DC universe and telling his story, if this had to end with this cut, he would be happy with it. So I'm thinking that again, it would be amazing if HBO Max put another season out of Zack Snyder's Justice League. It would cost a ton of money, but we're gonna see how well HBO Max does in terms of getting subscribers for this. I'm definitely, I haven't got HBO Max yet, but I'm gonna get it for Wonder Woman 1984, and of course the Snyder Cut, and I'm gonna stay subscribed to HBO. But we want to show that we're gonna support HBO Max if they keep putting this stuff out, and it would be a ton of money to shoot an entire new movie. Remember, HBO Max is throwing money at Zack Snyder's Justice League, but the movie was literally almost 100% done at that point. They're just throwing extra money at it. If they were going to do season 2, they would have to bring back everyone, all the actors, and reshoot an entire movie. I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying, man, that this movie would have to do incredibly well on HBO Max for them to do that, at least from what I'm thinking. But I would love it. I would absolutely love it if there was a season 2 and Zack gets to introduce Green Lantern at that time, because, you know, Green Lantern was definitely part of his vision. I know he's talked about it on Vero Post before. So let me know what you guys think about this situation with no Green Lantern being in the Justice League movie. Now, I gotta say, this is not hard fact. Grace has been pretty reliable. She's even had Zack Snyder on her stream a couple times. So, you know, I do look at her as a reliable source. But again, this is, you know, like, this is her own source. So again, it's not 100% for sure that there won't be Green Lantern. And I think when we say Green Lantern, we mean Hal Jordan in the movie. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think this is wrong? Do you think we will get him in the movie? And what do you think if we don't get it? Will you be disappointed? Let me know in the comments down below. With that being said, let's take a look at Twitter. I've been loving some of the talk that's been going on Twitter. I'm on our account right now, just going through kind of what we tweeted out in the past few days. This came out. So Joe Manganiello, I think, in supporting Zack Snyder in raising money for the what was it called? The American Foundation of Suicide Prevention. He put out this image of Deathstroke, of course, with a new haircut, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, this is speculated to be in the Nightmare scene because, yeah, the Deathstroke that we saw at the end of Justice League, you know, he had a different hairstyle. Maybe this is a Nightmare scene in which we might see Deathstroke, we might see the Joker. That's the speculation right now. And I think it's a pretty good, you know, guess. Let me know what you guys think about the picture and what you think is happening in this image. Is this taking place in the Nightmare sequence, or is it taking place in the regular timeline? Man, I would love to see. And the guy right here, Richard Newby, says, I just want Gareth Evans to direct a Deathstroke movie and melt our eyeballs. And if you guys don't know, Gareth Evans was supposed to direct the Deathstroke movie, but you know, whatever happened, it got canceled. And Gareth Evans, I think he directed The Raid and Raid 2, and those are amazing, mind-melting action movies. You guys gotta watch them. So yeah, that came out. That was pretty cool. So yeah, let's hope it for HBO Max at least. Yeah, there's our retweet of Joe Manganiello right here. Heroes and villains can put their differences aside for an important cause. And yeah, guys, I hope you do support the cause, especially if you're a fan of Zack and if you're just a good human being, you know, if you can afford it, of course. And it's cool. Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill tweeted and put on Instagram recently, us united. Basically, it's always cool to see Ben and Henry Cavill coming out and support the cause. Darren just watched New Mutants. I haven't watched New Mutants yet, guys. You know, I actually plan on watching it pretty soon. So Darren seemed to have liked it. He tweeted this out. Yeah, and then obviously the whole Gal Gadot situation. You know, my thoughts on it is it's amazing. I want to go to the theaters, but I have a young toddler at home, and I don't want to put any of my family members at risk. So if you can, do it safely for sure. I plan on watching it on HBO Max. I'm so super excited about Wonder Woman 1984, and we're gonna be doing a live stream. Darren and I plan on doing a live stream of the first Wonder Woman movie leading up to this, so stay tuned for that date. I don't know if Darren announced the date yet, but trying to work our schedules out so we can get together and watch it. Yeah. So yeah, this video is running kind of long, guys. We'll read the comments in the next video, the comments from this video for sure. So leave some comments down below. Let me know what you guys think of everything. And thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a like. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And we will catch you guys later on this week. Peace, guys.